Well, folks, this is it. The end of Far Cry 5. We have made it at long last. Hello, Waranaut. Hello, Wingsong. Hello, Black Wolf. Hello, Zach. Hello, Tiger Wolf. We'll be expecting more people for sure. Is this gonna be a big one? Alright, well, I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's get right into it. I have no co-host this time. It's just me against Mr. Joseph Seed. Alright. Got my eyes on the chat. Eyes on the recording. Here we go, folks. I've done everything I can to power up all the leveling up I could do. I've done all the side quests I could think of that might help, but I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. So I think, okay, I've got full ammo. That's good. Hello, Xander. Hello, Marshmallow. There we go, guys. We are ready to go get Joseph. We're going right back to where it all began, and I'm gonna go in style. I am going with the Foxmobile. We haven't seen that in a while. Past it. Ooh. Alright, folks. Let's do this thing. And hopefully not run over any wild animals on the road. Watch it, bear. I'm trying to stop a cult. Thank you very much. Alright. Sounds like the resistance is clearing out the last of Joseph's men. Whoops. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. That's Dutch's Island. Alright. 10 viewers already. That's pretty good. Alright. Here we go. Full ammo, check. Can't bring any partners with me. Unfortunately, check. Right back to where we began at the beginning of the game. Okay. Let's do this. I park on the side. I can't bring my weapons out. I can't bring my weapons out. Oh no, it's scripted. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it ends. Joseph? I'm here! again.
And when the Lamb broke the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of the martyrs, slain because of the word of God. You made martyrs of my family. And I am prepared to do the same to yours.
What the? What the? How did you? What? Tracy! Weedy!
God is watching us.
What the?
And he will judge us on what we choose in this moment.
What the? How did you? How?
I told you that we were living in a world on the brink, where every slight, every injustice, where every choice reveals our sins. And where have those sins led us? Where have those sins led you?
How the hell do you have all the cards?
Friends have been taken and tortured. And it's your fault. Countless people have been killed, and it is your fault. The world is on fire, and it's your fault.
Look who's playing the blame game.
Was it worth it? Was it? When are you gonna realize that every problem cannot be solved with a bullet?
When you do.
When you first came here, I gave you the choice to walk away. You chose not to. In the face of God, I'm making you that offer one last time. You put down your guns. You take your friends. You leave me my flock. And you go in peace.
Go in peace.
Yeah.
You're fucking insane.
Is he? We never should have been here in the first place.
You know what to do, Rook. Remember. God is watching.
If I walk away, you'll do more damage. You'll hurt more people. You can forget it!
Every slight, every injustice, and every choice reveals our sin. John was wrong. Your sin is not wrath. You'd rather watch the world suffer and burn than swallow your pride. And the Lamb broke the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake.
What the?
And the sun became
What the?
black.
Joseph, no! That's too much bliss! Ah!
Friends now see the truth.
Ah!
They will instigate into their hearts. They will die for me.
Ah! Stop! All of you, stop! Ah! Stop it! Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Hudson, get up! He's right behind me. Get up!
Thanks, Rook. Let's get this bastard.
Ah! Ah! Get out of here! Sheriff, come on! Cover me! Ah! Come on! Platt, let's go! Get out of here!
Now you all fall.
Where is he? Ah! Holy smokes! It's a bliss storm!
On your toes,
I
Rook.
gave you every chance, and you threw it all away. You brought the world crashing down around us.
Oh, will you be quiet? Guys, snap out of it! I can't stop him on my own! Oh, no! Judges! Two of them? Come on! Get up! Pastor, come on! Nick! Snap out of it! Come on, guys, come on! I can't take him down alone! Out of here, Joseph! Oh, judges, really? Black, come on! Or Hudson. Okay. Damn it, I'm sorry. Get up! Get away! Mary, come on! Help! Watch out for the judges! That's two life bars down!
What the fuck is coming back? Everything you've done, everything you've earned, everything you fought for is for nothing!
Okay, that's two. Oh, come on!
Together, we are one.
Oh, he's got Herc on his team! Oh, come on, get me up, somebody! Thanks, Black. Oh, he's got Herc on his team. Okay, Sweetie, get down. Come on, Herc. Oh, dang it. Everybody's in my way. Guys, start firing on him now. Come on, Weedy. Get out of here. Joseph. He's knocking me down. Help. Grace, come on.
Jesus.
Who's left? Oh, that's not good. I'm coming.
The hands of many are stronger than
Come on, Tracy. Who's left? Who's left? Sheriff. Oh, okay. Come on, one left. We got him. All right. That's it. He's down. Where is he?
You don't know what you're doing. Only I can save you. You have to believe me.
You're done, Joseph. We did it. We got him. We win. Stay down.
Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, you're not Jesus.
And when the Lamb opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven. And the seven angels before God were given seven trumpets. And there were noises,
What?
thunderings, lightnings, and an earthquake.
Joseph Seed, you're under arrest.
And
What's
I heard
that?
a great voice from the
Fire
temple
engine?
say to the angels, "Go your ways, and pour from the vials the wrath of God upon the earth."
What the? Oh my. What the? What?
It is finished, child.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh my God!
That's a nuke! Ah! Run! Run! We gotta get out of here. Let's go! Get in quick!
He was right.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay. Hold on. What's happening?
Jesus fucking Christ. You see this shit?
Yeah, I do.
What are you doing? Get to the goddamn bunker
coming!
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Okay, okay, everybody remain calm.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Remain calm, I'll get us there. Okay, go, go, go!
Oh Jesus.
Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh! That's 2 nukes! Oh my! Okay, we're gonna make it! We're gonna make it! Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh! Ah! Okay. Alright, just around! Henbane River, we're almost there! Ah! Okay. This way! No! Ah! That's 3! Holy! Ah! No! Gas truck! Go the other way! Other way! Ah! Ah! Hold on! Ah! 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 We're gonna make it! We're almost to Dutch's bunker! Plot, sit down! What? Ah! Sheriff Hudson Platt. No. How? How? Dutch, no! It's not me!
Attention. This is the emergency broadcast system. Take shelter immediately.
This is familiar.
This
Dutch!
is not a drill.
Dutch! Dutch! Oh.
You know what this means? It means the politicians have been silenced. It means the corporations have been erased. It means the world has been cleansed by God's righteous fire. But most of all, it means I was right.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
Come. The world as we know it is over.
I know what you are.
I waited so long. I waited so long for the prophecy that God whispered in my ear to be fulfilled. I prepared my family for this moment. And you took them from me. I should kill you for what you've done. But you're all I have left now. You're my family. And when the world is ready to be born anew, we will step into the light. I am your father. And you are my child. And together we will march to Eden's gate.
I know who you are. You've doomed more than America. You're the Antichrist. That's why I can't kill you. You're him. Help! Help! Here! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Far Cry 5. Whew. Well, folks, I'm gonna let the credits roll here. I see we have the Father himself in the chat. Hello, Father. How's it going? Thank you for being quite the villain. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, okay. So, let me just tell you what would have happened if I walked away. If I had walked away, I would have become evil. That's the walk away ending. There is no way to defeat Joseph Seed. I believe wholeheartedly the world was going to end if you, whether you did something or not. So basically, here's my little game theory ending, kind of explanation. Ubisoft hasn't actually given a clear answer as to what was going on or who Joseph Seed actually is. But based on all the clues I picked up on and off screen, he was the Antichrist. And that was the beginning of the prophecy that was to be fulfilled, and that was written out in the Book of Revelation. See, everybody seems to have this notion that the Antichrist is some devil worshiper who's going to walk into power, which, depending on what you believe, we don't know what's exactly going to happen. But no one ever thought to look for a Judas Iscariot type person, somebody who believes, but his belief is so skewed, so backwards that would be the Antichrist. And just like Christ, humble beginnings. He didn't jump into the seat of power. He started in the middle of nowhere, prophesizing, claiming, all that stuff. So that is one thing that leads me to believe that basically he is the Antichrist. Another thing is that, if you didn't notice before, Joseph and his siblings, very similar to the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, think about that. So, the Four Horsemen in the Bible are conquest, war, famine, and death. Conquest being the Antichrist. Then you have war, the rider on the red horse. Jacob was a military man, and he had red hair. Then you have John, he's famine, rider on a black horse. He had black hair, dark hair. And he was buying up the land, and he was taking everybody's things and crops and so on and so forth. Then you have Faith, who is a rider on the pale horse, and she had a very pale, whenever you went into one of her hallucinations, was very pale, and she was zombifying people, which might as well be death. So, yeah, basically what this has ended up being is the beginning of the end of the world. Joseph will pop out of that bunker. He will tell a wounded world that he was right, and go on to rebuild the world in what he believes is his perfect image. Totally unaware that he's doing the work of the devil. Just all wrapped up in his own belief that he's doing God's will. You're calling it now. MatBat is going to do a theory in the ending. And thank you, Wingsong. Thank you. I had fun doing that. It's a lot easier when the main character's a blank slate and it's actually you that can be put into the game and react to things, rather than have it be like a character. So yeah, that is Far Cry 5. And also, in case people are wondering who the heck was my character, well, there are 3 possibilities. Possibility number 1, I'm a nobody. And I was just caught up in the middle of a cosmic drama. I played my part, and now I don't know, who knows. Another possibility is that depending on the choices of the character, if the character decides that they agree with Joseph, he was right, he had the right idea all along for some bizarre, twisted reason, the main character could be the false prophet, the sidekick to the Antichrist, as Revelation kind of puts it. Or the character will go on to continue to fight against Joseph and will be the leader of the resistance of survivors who are not swooned by Joseph's lies. So while I'm here still and letting the credits roll by, also big shout out to everybody who worked on this game. It was a beautiful game, twisted at the same time, but it was a whole lot of fun to just explore Hope County and just, you know, look around at all the crazy things going on, be they horrific or be they really, really interesting and really kind of crazy characters that you can come along with. No, I'm gonna let the stream go a little bit longer. There is possibility. There is possibility that there's a new game plus coming, which I wouldn't mind. I'm probably not gonna stream that, but I wouldn't mind giving that a shot to see if I could continue and see what else they'd throw at me. They are working on DLC. The DLC will not continue the story. It will instead be 3 different stories that take place around the main story. But not in the way you're thinking. The first DLC will be somebody time traveling back in time to the Vietnam War, and you end up teaming up with some of the characters like Dutch when they were younger and fighting in the Vietnam War. Another one they're working on is called Dead Living Zombies, I think, which is more of a goofy side story where a schlock director named Guy Marvel, who you run into in Faith's region, what he will do is he will enlist you to be part of his new zombie apocalypse movie, and you can do multiplayer in that one. So that's one I'd be probably interested in doing. And the last DLC is called Lost on Mars, where you will go to the planet Mars and you will fight giant spider aliens. So, yes, that's the DLC. So how was the lightning bliss? Scary. Yes. But, so if you guys want me to play the DLC when it comes out, I am not against going for it. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff they'll throw into that, with time travel and space travel and a zombie apocalypse. So who knows? Could be all kinds of crazy stuff going on. We'll have to see. I would love them to do DLC for this game, where maybe we see, like, the aftermath of Joseph Seed's actions. But I have no idea if they're going to do that, because it just may be the end. There's nothing else you can really do. It's set in stone after that. It's basically, you know how it ends. But we'll see what happens. Let's see. Well, before we end the stream, because this stream is exceptionally short, I would like to invite Xander and Ty and Zach back on with me to just discuss the game, discuss stuff, how they feel about the ending. So if you guys are on Skype, I'll bring you in. But you just let me know when you're ready. I know she was. Now there is something going around where people are wondering if the nukes were Joseph doing that, or if it was always meant to be. Some people think it was Joseph behind the nukes. Because of Jacob and his brainwashing. Although there's also evidence to suggest that the nuclear war, whoever it may have been between, was just going to happen regardless. Because if you play the radio in your car in the game, once you like open the airwaves during one mission, you'll hear somebody, like a news anchor, talking about how Russia and a number of other countries are being affected by some sort of crisis that has broken down. Diplomacy isn't working anymore, and things are looking bad. But all right, we got an optimism shovel coming in. Hello, optimism shovel. Optimism shovel, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing fine. I'm glad I beat the game.
Well, congratulations. For that, you get a trophy. Enjoy the trophy.
Yes, the trophy. Oh.
To be fair though, I will say it did throw me out of the immersion. Just like, oh no, running over for the nukes. To be fair though, that's just kind of standard for games nowadays, and I know that you can turn off the trophy notifications, so it's an option. But it's one of those that I still don't mind getting them, because when I feel like I do a good, then it's like, yeah.
I don't know, Xander. The idea of him being like some sort of secret politician after that seems like it's stretching it too far, even beyond like biblical prophecies.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot that we got to think about after all.
Can optimism beat nukes?
Well, here's the thing. We haven't experimented that yet, so we'll have to get back to you on that. We are still currently studying the optimism technology.
Yes, it's true.
We have optimistic scientists working on that right now.
Optimism scientists.
Yeah, only thing is they're very optimistic, but they're also still hypothesizing. They don't want to do any current test subjects right now, as if they do so, it may destroy probably a country.
That could be a problem. That could be a problem.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem, and only thing is, like, we don't kind of want to start the Third World War. We kind of want to keep it a Gabe Newell thing right now.
It's fine. We just needed two.
We just need two. Listen, we had the first one that was, that was okay. Then we had the second one. Listen, we didn't really want it, and then it was brought over here. But then Japan kind of brought it over here, so it was more like, okay, guess we're gonna be here now. So by popular demand, we were brought in, and then yeah, we just didn't get the third one because apparently I think just 2 was good enough. It's sort of like making a third one to like an already a satisfying ending to the second one. You don't need it.
Yeah, this is true. Oh man. Oh, well, Xander, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, in the previous Far Cry games, it wasn't exactly looking like the most stable thing, but none of the Far Cry prequels ever really, proved that the world was coming to an end.
Oh, and Wing Song, all good. You can. I'm always doing other streams usually on Saturdays. I'm gonna try seeing if I can do one this Saturday, but I'm gonna have to also check on my schedule as well. But I want to really try doing one this Saturday.
What would you stream?
Well, I actually do have the game Death Road to Canada, so I'll probably just do a one-off for that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yep, and only thing is that because it actually has a character creator in it, I'll actually go ahead and just start making characters probably based on some of my friends. So who knows? Maybe some people that you know could end up in there.
Oh, goodness. Okay, we got Xander coming in. And we have Ty coming in. All my previous co-hosts during this little adventure.
Well, that was odd. I was booted out of the call for a moment.
Wow.
I think because since you added Xander, it was like, hey, yeah, Xander's here.
Yep.
Oh, I accidentally kicked you out? Well, my bad.
Thanks a lot, Stephen Robert Xander.
There we go. There we go. Well, guys, it's been a heck of a journey. 9 2-hour, some 4-hour episodes.
Heyo!
Hello.
We have a...
Yeah, we have a...
Yep, the Optimism Shovel, and what are you two guys? I don't think you guys were...
Well, she
What
was
were you guys-
she was my girlfriend, hoping to be hoping to consider Faith a senpai, and then Xander was just Xander getting drunk and trying to campaign across Montana.
So, Xander.
And also running my own political campaign against Rook Sr.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
I-
That's exactly
well,
what you were doing. Yes.
I mean, yes, but I'm just a shovel.
An optimistic shovel.
An optimistic shovel, to say the least,
Yes.
of course.
Yes. Yeah, you were a shovel. He was Xander the politician. Or Xander.
And I was just following Senpai.
Xander the redneck politician, and Ty was Ty looking for senpai.
Sounds like the most interesting anime in the world.
Senpai!
Next time on Far Cry 5 the anime.
Next time on Far Cry 5 the anime.
Will Ty ever have Senpai notice her? Will our redneck politician ever get voted? And will the Optimism Shovel ever find true happiness? Spoilers, he will.
It's kind of funny now that I think about it, though. The Optimism Shovel killed one of the 4 horsemen.
Really?
To be fair, though, the best way to kill one of the 4 horsemen is just with optimism.
It's too funny.
Also, I'm just looking at these credits now, and all I'm thinking is this: Ubisoft has way too many people.
Hey, man, when you want to make a
My
really nice-looking game, you need a lot of people.
Well, to be fair, they're also crediting a whole bunch of people that technically didn't make the game because they have to do things like, oh, we got to make sure we put in Ubisoft of Europe, Ubisoft of Australia, Ubisoft of France,
I'm
Ubisoft of...
I'm sure they
They
helped
gotta
in some capacity.
They sure helped in some capacity, but it's also because that it actually makes it look like that there's actually a lot more people on there. I've actually seen some games in which that they do that, and some of them didn't even help. It was like still the standard in-house within that country.
Now I have a question. I have a question for you guys, and even for you guys out in the chat. A lot of people are not have come out saying they don't like the ending, and I can understand it's a bit of a downer. Based on what you guys believe it to mean, based on what you guys saw, what's your impressions? Ty, what do you think?
I kind of missed it all because I was in the car and didn't have headphones.
Well, you basically knew what happened, though, right?
Yeah, like it all got nuked and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty grim. But it was interesting.
All right. What about you, Optimism Shovel?
Well, as the Optimism Shovel, I do not state opinions, but I do state facts.
Okay.
And the fact that I do state is that I actually find this ending to be, of course, probably much different than what we've had for previously, as we've had the endings for Far Cry 4 and 3, respectively, in the past.
Mhm.
And even the differences of Far Cry 2 and 1, and even Primal.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you get stabbed at the end of Far Cry 4 or 3, depending on what you do?
Depending on what you do, but I mean in terms of, like, the best ending.
Yeah.
Because, like, Far Cry 5, this is the best ending.
Yeah, like, literally, like, the best ending you can go with, like he said, is facing off against Joseph, getting the final boss. Because the only other two endings you can get are the walk away ending, which basically turns you into a villain because Jacob's little Only You song plays. And the other ending is literally at the beginning of the game when you're about to arrest Joseph. Don't arrest him and just walk away and the credits roll.
I would actually say that the secret ending is the best ending, because nothing happens to you and the world doesn't end yet.
I would love to see the one ending where you turn evil.
Well, see, here's the thing about that. It's like, you can say that nothing happened just because the credits are rolling. It's like, there, nothing bad happened, but we don't know. I mean, unless Far Cry 6 comes out and everything's fine, and they're like, well, he just walked away and Eden's Gate is just kind of there and died out.
Or it could just pull a Final Fantasy where it just says, like, this is just its own thing.
Yeah, they could do that too.
Or,
Right.
like, only thing is, like, this is similar to kind of the ending from, like, Batman Arkham Knight, where it was, like, a very ambiguous ending.
Yeah. It's not the ending
He's
you're
like, sure.
expecting. You're kind of expecting that maybe you'll get at least some sort of happy ending, or at least a choice for a happy ending. But in the end,
Nope.
you get nuclear holocaust.
Which further proves my theory that this is actually leading up to the Fallout series.
The Fallout series.
I would say
Me-
more like the Metro series, because both respective game franchises are more
True,
inbred
true,
with a
but-
realistic kind of tone.
Yes,
And
true, but there's one problem with that. Which one has Liam Neeson? Balls in your
Yeah,
court
you're right.
now, Xander.
You're definitely right. You're right, Wingsong. That's definitely pretty good, like, fanfiction feel.
Yeah, that's why I said, another reason they may have done it is because, and the ending is ambiguous. Well, why? Because we obviously, don't you see, we want to get MatPat on this. Then we can get more publicity.
Yeah. Why do I get? Here's the thing. I'm calling it now, but I'm also calling that he does not do it. And they're like, they were banking on the fact that MatPat's gonna do it, and it's like 6 months past. It's like, is he gonna do it?
Yeah. Well,
Is he gonna do it? They just say, wait, no, he's bringing out something, and it's about the new Assassin's Creed.
I'm really hoping that they continue to work on this game. Like, obviously they're releasing patches to fix any type of little bugs that might spring up. And I get it. Bugs will happen because it's just a really big game, and I'm sure they can't quality test every little nook and cranny to the point of perfection.
It was
like
hilariously buggy.
a smaller
and it's a-
game might.
And it's a Ubisoft game too. So
There
Yeah,
was one thing
Ubisoft
that
is known for being pretty buggy.
yeah. Sorry to say. Then again, that's kind of what happens when you have like multiple developers from around the world working together.
Right. I love the helicopter in the beginning. That was funny. Where the helicopter is just frozen in midair.
Yeah, the helicopter needed its action cue. So I forgot to ask, Xander, how do you feel about this?
To be honest, I actually kind of expected the whole Holocaust or end of the world ending after beating Faith for the first time,
Mhm.
which was before I did any searching around of how the game ends.
Mhm.
Where it's going to be where the villain is either going to be right, and the best thing to do about it would probably be to walk away, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Just by listening to the villain dialogues in their respective cutscenes after you beat them.
Right. Well, again, even if you walk away, in a story perspective, there's no telling whether or not that would have actually made any difference. They claim it would have, but we don't know that for sure. So,
Yeah. It's left very ambiguous, which pretty much also kind of lends that theory of the whole Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse and Antichrist story.
yep. Which is why I think
And-
that's why makes the most sense in my mind. Looking at it, I'm like, well, he's quoting the Bible. He seems unkillable. I mean, good grief, he's not even wearing a shirt, and he survived a helicopter crash, and he survives the nuclear holocaust, getting shot.
I mean, listen, you also exist in the same world in which that's like, oh no, I've been shot in the chest. Puts bandage on arm. Okay, I'm full.
That
health
is
now.
true. We do live in that world.
And there's also some other plot points of other installments in the series that could come into question.
Yeah, especially considering the events of 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Or just even in the first one. The
Oh,
first
yeah.
one had a plot point where mutants are the main bad guy.
Well, it's also the first one. They were experimenting.
Actually, Wingsong, you are correct. I can't speak for Far Cry 1 and 2, but Far Cry 3, 4, the DLC for 4, which I played, and now this one, do technically have downer endings no matter what you do. Far Cry 3, you can opt to have a happy ending, but it's not 100% happy because the character
Yeah,
leaves...
you have to let go.
The character leaves scarred. Far Cry 4's ending, you basically find out that what you were fighting for ended up being worse than who was already in charge. Like, you're trying to free this country from this madman, and then you find out that the madman was actually technically doing a better job than who was going to come in later, who you were fighting for. And you find out that your own mother murdered your own father to be with the villain. So...
Worst Tuesday ever.
Worst Tuesday ever.
I mean, listen, the last thing you want to do is just, like, you go into an island and you think you're going to have a good day, then all of a sudden your bad guy's Troy Baker and he comes in and he's just walking around and it's like, hey, listen, I'm going to be a bad guy, so we're just going to have ourselves a good old time.
That wasn't
Like,
an island, that was the mountains. It's the
Island,
Himalayas.
mountain, same thing, they're both isolated.
Same thing, right.
Listen, a mountain and an island are the exact same. The only difference is that one is surrounded by water, the other one is surrounded by invisible walls.
Yeah, there you go. Problem solved.
Problem solved. I solved video gaming forever.
Oh, sorry for the spoilers then, Black Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought maybe you'd played it. I'm sorry.
I mean, we're already we're already in the 5th entry in the saga, so you got to make sure you keep up with the entire Far Cry universe going on here.
How long is the credits? Enough to keep the stream going for the amount of time it needs to keep going.
I feel like this episode should not be just called finale. It's just called credits.
Credits.
Yeah.
Finale and credits.
It's just
Far-
credits.
You should stick around until the credits actually end, just to see what happens at the main menu.
Yeah, there's a change that does happen. There's one last thing that happens after the credits.
Far Cry 5, but it's just the credits.
But it's just the credits, yes. Also, whoever that was, I don't know. It looked like just some random role player stopping by, but whoever that was who was playing the father who stopped by on the chat, that was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, props to you. That gave a lot more immersion to it. And it also do you know what that also means? Is like the entire time that he's taunting you, whenever you look away from him, he's on his phone, pulls up the video, types in something in the chat, and before you can look, he's already back to you, and it's like he never did anything.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like I can get away from you, father, by just going back to the real world and looking at my phone. He's there on the chat. Dang it!
And there's all them voice actors. Yeah. All the voice actors.
Yeah, the voice actors for the foreign dubs.
Yeah, all the foreign dubs, as well as also playing all the respective characters that I like to call the screamers.
I do have to hand it to the actors in this game. I mean, good grief, they're putting their all into these performances.
Well, video game voice acting in general is just getting much better and getting a higher credit now.
Well, it's also a combination of the voice acting and also motion capture. So
yeah.
Yeah. And they're starting to get more and more big names too involved with video games too.
Yep.
Yeah, like considering that we had Beyond Two Souls, which had Ellen Page and William Dafoe in it, so we are getting some big name Hollywood actors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though the game was not that good, but hey, we got him.
Well, it's kind of funny because I hadn't heard of Greg Brick, who plays the father, before this. But the guy who played John, he used to be in a TV show that my dad and I would watch every week. I've mentioned it in other streams before. It's called Castle.
Right.
And John played this side character, good cop. And kind of funny seeing him pop up here as this crazy, televangelist, psycho. So it's like, oh, hi, I remember you.
Yeah.
And I know that Ashley Johnson was in like the Minecraft series.
Oh, yeah.
She voices like Gwen and Ben 10, and she voices Tara in Teen Titans. Tara. I don't know why I said Tara. Oh my
Tara,
gosh. Please
yeah.
forgive me, guys.
Yeah, good job there.
There was also Mark Pellegrino, who was he's in Supernatural. He plays the devil. Yeah. He played Jacob here, so he plays the devil there.
Wait, the devil? I thought I already killed him.
You didn't kill the devil. You just knocked him for a loop and then he gave up.
I mean, here's the thing. I pointed at him very intensely.
Yes, you did. You snapped at him really intensely.
I thought it was
screen, by the way.
That was fun. It was one of those like, okay, we're doing the finale now. Like, I didn't plan for it.
We weren't even expecting it, yeah.
It was like, you know what? We're doing the finale now. We're gonna fight the devil.
No, there you go. But either way, I do have to hand it to the actors. I have to hand it to everybody at Ubisoft. Yes, the bugs are there. I get it. But at the same time, excuse me, this game was really well put together. I thought it had a lot of great stuff in it. I thought it was keeping my interest all the time. The multiplayer is fun. You can get even more people into the multiplayer if you go to Far Cry Arcade, which I'll actually boot up after the credits and show you guys because I don't want the stream to be like too short and just credits. So,
right.
What are you talking about? It's only going to be credits. When the credits are over, that's when the stream ends.
Hey, Fox.
Yep.
You know what we forgot to show them when we were in Jacob's region?
What did we forget?
The fact that on co-op, a player can stand on top of a moving car and not be affected by it.
Oh, yeah, you can stop.
We should have did that at the finale when we were driving to Jacob's bunker.
Oh, we should have done that. Oh, well.
That.
Hindsight's 20/20. Unless it needs
Sounds like someone's got an echo in here.
I don't know who. I'm not hearing an echo.
I was hearing it for a second.
But
I was hearing like a slight echo for a second.
One of the things that is cool is that once you get done with the main campaign, they got Far Cry Arcade here, which if you have the PlayStation Plus, and if you own the game, you can go in with your friends, up to 12 friends, and play multiplayer maps.
That'll be fun.
Which you can create them on your own, or you can go and play somebody else's map and just, have like a little mini PUBG thing, So
in other words, team deathmatch.
Team deathmatch, yes.
Team deathmatch.
Sounds fun.
So if any of you guys get the game, look me up in Far Cry Arcade. We can play.
Yeah. So. If you get a copy of the game and you also have a PlayStation Plus, then then make sure you join us on the arcade.
Yes. But the Far Cry Arcade though is kind of a hit and miss thing because they leave it up to the players and the fans to make the levels. So sometimes you find a level that's like really well done. You're like, hey, that was cool, and then you find levels that were just like, get in car.
So it's like Little Big Planet.
It's like get in car, drive 5 feet, win game.
Yeah, or you can also have the troll levels or levels that were literally made by Satan.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds like a Doom
so pretty much
snap map mode where you pretty much do the same thing but in Doom.
It's pretty much the same rules for Mario Maker. It's levels that could fit like the actual developers make it. Super duper easy levels, automated levels, or Satan levels.
I just realized I have a fast forward button on my controller for the credits.
You just realized that?
Yep.
And just right when I'm seeing the DNA team. I mean, listen, we have a whole team just keeping track of our DNA.
Sorry, guys. I sorry to everybody who has a credit here. I don't want this episode to be completely credits, even with our commentary.
Right.
I do want to take a moment.
We're not going to be speaking really fast. We're going to be
talking really fast.
You missed one.
I'm sorry. Listen, 10 minutes just went by. What happened?
I do want to show everybody the Far Cry Arcade before. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, Xander, but is there crossplay for this game?
Crossplay.
Like cross-platform play.
Yeah.
Let me actually search that up.
The answer is, let me think about that. Boots up Google.
Exactly.
According to the great savior of the universe, Google search. the savior of all research papers.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so I have a question to everyone, including in the chat.
Is it the
Who is everyone's favorite side quest character?
side
Like,
character?
who is everyone's favorite, like, the partners?
Yeah, favorite
Who's
sidekick.
everyone's partner?
Favorite side character.
Okay, well, who was the favorites of the game in terms of like one of the partners of the people we met along the way?
Mine was the optimism shovel. I
Well-
felt like that he was integral to the plot, as he
Like,
actually
official.
was truly the most useful character. After all, out of
That-
all of the characters,
Not
he's
yet.
actually the one that kills one of the four horsemen.
All right, Zach, let's start again. Our official sidekicks.
Artificial sidekicks.
No, our official
This
sidekicks.
That's official. The optimism shovel is official.
I'm gonna beat you.
Wow.
Fox, get your girlfriend away from me.
no. Hey, if I try to get her away from you, she'll beat me. So no.
That's
This is
that's
too
what
fun.
I.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Xander, she'll find a way.
Also, all the songs going by that you can play that you can hear on the radio of your car, which they got the rights to use. So
Congratulations, you can tune these musics on your own radio, which you never use anyway because Spotify's a jerk.
there be a lot of stuff.
Makes
That'd
me
be a-
wish I used the radio whenever I drove in the game.
Yeah, I realized that there was copyrighted music when I heard like Lonely Boy,
Oh
which
yeah.
is a great
Oh, yeah.
song. I love that song. Lonely Boy by the Black Keys.
Also, you know, I've listened to like the soundtrack for this game, like the music for the game, and I gotta say, Dan Romer, who did the soundtrack for this, some of it is just absolutely gorgeous music. So.
Let's see. So Warnote says, I choose the one who has the helicopter.
Oh, Adelaide Drubman, aka Herc's mom,
I love Adelaide.
and Xander's new squeeze.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Oh dear.
That was so funny on the stream. We were just like,
And it just had to be the one that I wasn't there to catch live.
Yep. You
Again,
were
that-
out of the room.
You know, I'm surprised that they just simply don't have, a skip button.
I think my favorite would have to be Peaches.
Peaches the cougar. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Peaches
I
too.
love the kitty.
My favorite one though had to be it's a toss up. It's a toss up. I got like 3 that I really like. I like Nick, Sharky, and Herc.
Not Jess.
Jess is cool too. I just the
I had her
reason
up there.
the reason I like Nick is because I just kind of liked him as like this kind of like young father who's trying to like understand what he needs to do to be a father. But at the same time, also like Sharky and Herc, not because of their characteristics point blank, but one thing I can show you guys real quick again before I go to the arcade is that if you get Sharky and Herc on your team, they talk to each other, and you find out that Sharky and Herc are cousins.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you actually could hear that when you first meet Herc. Herc mentions that Sharky's his cousin.
Yes.
In his line of dialogue.
And they have all the best conversations.
They do.
God.
They do.
Boomer, Peaches,
Or
or
just
Jess.
have Herc with any of your teammates, even the animals, and he'll have funny lines to say.
Oh, guys,
Yep,
Boomer will live.
maybe. We don't know. I think Boomer kind of got
Nostalgia
vaporized.
for
Listen, here's the thing though. We got to think optimistically about this. The
Yeah.
shovel says so.
Yeah.
The shuffle says so.
The shovel
After
said
all,
so.
Boomer will live. So listen. If a dog can survive a giant explosion coming from an alien spaceship, I think he can survive a nuke.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened in
I'm
Far
so
Cry
glad
yet.
you got the reference.
Oh man. Well, they got a lot more songs in here than I thought. Speeding this up.
Oh,
there we go.
Bada.
Powered by Adobe Flash.
Wait,
That
so why?
explains a lot.
Wait,
Also
That is-
Havoc.
Oh, the Havoc engine, huh?
Havoc software, yep.
Hmm.
Pretty sure
Personally,
they also use Skylanders.
personally, I'm kind of a bigger fan of either the Unity engine or the Unreal 4 engine. Those are kind of my favorite engines now. Just because those can really get a lot of the polygonal counts and can actually run at incredibly high frame rates.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, but they're also the most expensive engines.
Oh gosh, yeah, that happens sometimes. I'll be like watching it on the computer and on the TV. Like back when I was doing the live streams with Faith and all that, my brother had it on in the other room. He was watching it in the same room.
Check out the screen, guys. The screen's about to pop up. The main menu screen.
We're about to see the main menu.
It's gonna be apocalyptic.
Well,
I'm guessing.
You'll see.
That's apocalyptic.
Yeah. But you can at least see how bad it got. Which actually, looking at it, it didn't get... It's actually not the worst. It actually looks okay.
Honestly, all the nukes...
Oh, it's not that bad. Just a few scrapes in the road and really ominous looking clouds.
Yeah.
The trees are all dead.
It just needs some...
Like the 3 nukes that we saw were the only nukes that were actually launched.
It's possible. I don't know. I mean, make of it what you will, but I guarantee the radiation will probably finish off everything else.
I know someone who can do a great job of just cleaning this up.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Billy Mays here with the new OxyClean!
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so before we end the stream, I'll go ahead and show you guys the arcade mode and also get Sharky and Herc out. So
yes, we need their lovely banter.
I'll let you guys hear Sharky and Herc. And now Hope County's back to normal. See? Time stone.
It's like we just restarted the game, or free roaming's now a thing. Or literally say, like, you've completed the game, but you're now at the moment right before the final boss fight.
Probably.
Time for the Farcade.
See, everything's better now.
See, fixed it!
See? Listen, optimistic.
But you know what? To finalize my thoughts on the game, I do have to give this game pretty much an A rating. So... Oh wow, they put me back here? Wow, this is surprising.
So you give it an A out of 10?
An A out of 10. Wow, I didn't think they put me back here. They put me back on top of where I first unlocked the rest of the map. Huh, cool.
Probably because it's maybe considered like your last waypoint or checkpoint.
I guess, I don't know. But I'm gonna let you guys hear the banter real quick. So let me go ahead and get Sharky. And I'll get Herc.
And just in case you can't hear us, subtitles are a thing.
I will go ahead and mute you guys so that we can just hear these two. All right, where are those two nutcases? There. Well, there's Sharky in his Hummer. Alright, come on, you guys. Come on, I need you to banter for me.
I'll think on it. I'm excited though.
Let me make sure the game audio is up so everybody can hear. Alright. Alright, let's...
I've seen the world, dude. Cults and militias. It's just another Tuesday. America's no different. Herc, what the hell are you saying now?
Oh no, Zach, Herc said one of your lines. He's just like, I've seen a lot of crap, but you know, the calls, it's just another Tuesday. See if they talk.
Shit, just realized something. Antifreeze, it probably has a shelf life, right? 'Cause I've been hoarding that stuff. That's the 3 B's right there. Bonafide, Beauchamp, Wisdom.
Wow. Come on. Any more banter from you two? Get it out now while you can. Nothing? Okay.
Some people get all spooked at night. Yes, me, it's just like one with your eyes closed. That's Beauchamp wisdom right there, cuz. Wait, your last name ain't Beauchamp. Shit.
Let's see if they say anything else, and then I'll find the Far Cry arcade.
Yo, you believe in ghosts. There's food for thought, and then there's a Beauchamp buffet.
What the heck? Okay, so like Sharky just said, "Hey Herc, do you believe in ghosts?" And then Herc was just like, "There's food for thought, and then there's a Beauchamp buffet." All right, let's find one of the arcades here on the map. Arcade. There's one. Oh, I can just go to Falls Inn and get one. Airdrop.
Yes, when they are dorks.
Yeah. Wonderful dorks. And Herc has been in Far Cry 3 and 4, so there's even more Herc wisdom.
If you actually go by where Herc prays to his Monkey King, you can actually find cardboard boxes with the locations of previous Far Cry games that he's been in.
Why am I not surprised?
Like, you can see cardboard boxes with the words Kirat, with the K spelled backwards, and Rook Island, which is the location of Far Cry 3.
Naturally.
And even the location of Far Cry Primal, because even though Herc himself does not appear in that
Herc's
game.
ancestor shows up.
Yeah.
Alright.
That is wonderful.
So this is the Far Cry arcade. It's got a rockin'
And you
theme.
are dropped down.
So you got an editor and you've got the arcade itself. Now, I can't find it. I'd love to find it, but somebody made a Legend of Zelda level, and I really want to find it.
Oh, that's cool.
But I can't seem to locate it, which is, a real, bummer. I'm trying to find it.
Maybe it got taken down?
It's just possible, could have, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll just play one.
Then again,
So basically what they've given you in this mode is they've given you access to make your own levels. They give you everything from Far Cry 5. They give you everything from Far Cry 4 and 3, all the assets. And they also give you assets from other Ubisoft games, like Assassin's Creed.
Wow.
I can make my own broken game too.
Wow. There's no love.
Here's the thing. I do have some love for them. I like the Rayman games.
Oh, is that all?
Rayman's awesome.
I love the Rayman games, like the old ones, the new ones. I love Rayman. And even the Rabbids games are also not that bad either. They get a little annoying, but they're not bad games. Especially with the new Battle Kingdom with Mario, which whoever saw that coming?
Eh.
Well, they did do a crossover with Sonic. Well, Mario did, so it's only a matter of time.
Well, I'm just saying this. Like, let's take Mario and Rabbids and put them in the same world together. And what's gonna be the game type? Is it gonna be like a party game? No, it's gonna be XCOM.
Alright, I'm gonna play this Outpost real quick just to give people an idea of like what a creator-made level is. This is actually one made by the Ubisoft people themselves, so
in other words, it's actually not going to be as hard because it's not a player-created level.
maybe, I don't know.
Unless this is made by that one guy who was just having an off day.
All right, this looks pretty cool. It looks pretty well made.
That's good.
Got some guys down there, and again, you can go up. You can do these levels with up to 12 people. So.
Nice.
Can I? Question
Nice
is, can I have a question though. Can I play card games?
Why would you want to?
On motorcycles.
Could I play card games not on motorcycles because that is for future people?
Zach, you obviously don't know what game you're in.
Listen. If anything has taught me, if Yu-Gi-Oh has taught me anything, it's that I can solve all my problems with card games.
So basically, well, you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh's bogus. Anyway, so this is an example of...
That is blasphemy, Fox.
Well, it sounds like someone who hasn't played a single card game in his life.
Actually, I have, so...
A single Yu-Gi-Oh game in his life.
Yeah, because I know what Yu-Gi-Oh entails and I don't care. Anyway, so just to give people an example, this is all available in the map editor. This is some of the stuff one can use to make a map like this. So yeah, then you just walk in and play some guards and have fun like that. Hold breath. Got him. Hey, look, a luau torch. Whoops, don't get spotted. I'm so busy.
Yeah, don't get spotted, Fox.
I'm so busy admiring the luau torch. I was like, huh.
Yes, you're a red fox, not a spotted fox. Unless you have chicken pox.
I do not have chicken pox. I had those when I was a kid. Aw, come on, you should have stayed still. Ah, I'm not gonna be able to get him now. Dang it. There. I made up for it. Ow. Don't shoot me, please. Also, everything you earn in the main game, you get to keep in the multiplayer. So. Whoa.
What did you do?
Suddenly I'm in trouble. That's great. Ow. Not gonna be hard, huh? Also, I love this announcer. As soon as you lose the level, he's just like, "You failed." And then you can rate the map, you can replay it, you can search for another map. And you also earn money, and you earn perk points to upgrade your character in the main campaign. So,
nice.
Extra incentive. What the heck is that noise? There is a strange noise.
See, it's boring when you're not. See, it's so boring.
Goodness gracious. It's loud on somebody's end.
Yeah, the kids will not be quiet.
But anyway, that is basically the extent of Far Cry 5. And here's like an example of like using Assassin's Creed assets and Far Cry 3 assets, so you can create like a tropical island. So lots of little possibilities.
Right. Sounds
all possibilities.
Nice.
Oh, and Xander, did you find out if this was if they had somehow made this for crossplay, or are they not able to do that?
I saw a discussion about it, and apparently I don't think it is available for crossplay.
Too bad. Oh well.
Shame.
So it goes. It would have been fun if anybody had.
Like, I could be wrong.
If anybody had like an Xbox, you know, to be able to do multiplayer with them. But oh well. C'est la vie. Okay, la vie. Beep. There is beeping. What is the beep?
I know the boys are playing a video game very loudly. Well, not very loudly, but.
Well anyway, I think I'm going to leave the stream here. I know this one was very short, but there wasn't that much more to go. thank you guys, everybody,
Right.
for being a part of Far Cry 5, coming and watching the adventure. And yes, I will do the DLC. So
Cool.
there will be more.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
play next time?
I look forward to it.
Well, I'm not gonna be streaming this Friday. I'm definitely taking a break. But
Well, yeah, the DLCs aren't even out yet.
yeah.
Part of me wants to see.
Well,
the
there
Dark
are other
Podcast.
video games.
I will.
Why aren't you playing Spider-Man 5?
Spider-Man. I will be playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite to celebrate the release of Infinity War in 2 weeks.
Will all the fights just be against Thanos?
No. That's not how I'm doing it.
Okay.
Get back to, what's it called? The not PUBG, but the other one, the Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite? I'll eventually return to that. They're having some problems though. Their servers are constantly going down. It's been a mess. So I'll wait a little bit on that. But
Did you not hear about the secret conspiracy? They say that PUBG is trying to hijack the servers.
well, PUBG is.
This is
PUBG.
your.
I would put it past them.
This is news from the gaming enforcer.
Sure. Anywho, guys, you have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Doodles.
Bye.
Adiento.
And the last shot will probably.